Hola a todos, sean bienvenidos a este espacio en el que a continuación les mostraré una entrevista realizada hace poco más de un mes a una colombiana residente de New Jersey, que habló sobre la experiencia de vivir en el país con más casos de coronavirus en el mundo, Estados Unidos, siendo su estado en aquel momento el segundo con más contagios en el país. Los casos han ido en aumento. Hasta el 9 de julio contaban con 178,000 casos, con una diferencia de 25,281 si lo comparamos con las cifras de hace un mes. Sin embargo, sus ciudadanos y diversos sectores laborales han retomado sus actividades normalmente desde hace semanas. Después de esa actualización, doy paso a la entrevista que espero sea de su total agrado. Hello everyone, speaks Clarissa Pertuz, correspondent of the Colloquial blog, and in this occasion I present an interview has us at them the social isolation that is being lived in New Jersey. The way in which countries, states or governors and people are carrying out the quarantine should be the same in all places where COVID-19 is present, but it really is different. Their protective measures vary depending of the presence of an outbreak, and today we are going to talk about New Jersey, a state that is in the country with the most contagious in the whole world, the United States. New Jersey have 8,882 million inhabitants, of which 160,445 are being victims of the coronavirus. Even though the number of contagions hasn't diminished, the state government has already given the order to go back to work and reopen most of the sectors. So much so that in recent days they reopened some beaches to celebrate the commemoration of the day, being more important the civic day than the health of its person. As a result, the occasion lends itself to inviting a Colombian woman who is living in the place to tell us more about the state situation.
Hi, my name is María Alejandra Rodriguez. I am from Colombia, more specifically Barranquillera, and I've been living in New Jersey for the last 5 years and a few months.
That's okay. And the first question is, how long has the outbreak remained among the inhabitants of this state?
We've been in lockdown for about 2 months, but I will say that everything started like craziness, and just when it started to feel a little bit real, about a week or 2 weeks before that. So I will say 2 months and a half.
The New Jersey is the second state in your country with the most cases. What are you thought and feeling about this?
So, as many people, I've been really anxious at times and just stressed, definitely angry at other people. But I also understand that I cannot control what other people do. I can just control what I do. So I've been trying just my best to stay safe and sane and just calm and just take all the precautions, because I've also learned that prevention just like reduce the anxiety. So I've been just trying my best to stay calm, but I definitely feel angry sometimes at just the older irresponsible people that they've been just bringing this into us. So yeah, I don't know, it's just, I will say it's just very overwhelming.
Okay, and what behaviors have you noticed in people in your society given this situation?
I will say it's half and half. I've seen very indifferent people that they just don't care about the situation. They don't take precautions, they don't wear a mask, they just don't care. But I've also seen people that they've been really careful, they take precautions and they make sure that other people do as well. So I will say 50-50. Right now we are going into summer, so we have a lot of like really hot days, and now it's the time when people just want to go out, they just want to go to the park, they just want to go for a walk. So I've seen a lot of, in my opinion, irresponsible people that they just in the parks, they just walking around like nothing is happening. So, but overall I will say I've seen it, just everything. I've seen all kind of behaviors.
How is the economy in your area? I mean, are they opening supermarkets, restaurants? Can you have pushed product of the family basket easily?
So I would say the economy is definitely not good. People have lost their jobs, so that's definitely not good. Some businesses had to close due to all the situation. When it comes to supermarkets and restaurants, I would say they obviously has been affected by it, because people cannot go to dine in a restaurant or do the grocery shopping the same way that we used to. But definitely you're able to go to the store and buy just everything. There's more demand, there's more people in the stores, so when you go out to the store, it's not the same every day, but usually you have to like wait in line outside, and it takes a little bit of time to get into the store. When it comes to food, you've been able to buy most of the things, but when it comes to toilet paper and things like that, like soap and hand sanitizer, definitely it's been a little hard to get. But overall, when it comes to the family basket, I would say it's easy to just get it. Like, I haven't had any problems. Also, I live in an area where it's a lot of people in this area, but when it comes to South Jersey or Central Jersey, on the more suburban side, it's just easier in that areas to just go out and shop.
How is your state's government helping people who can't work for this quarantine?
I would say it's been good. People has been definitely getting help. We do have our unemployment insurance, which it's basically when you stop working and it's not your fault, you can get paid by it. It's definitely not the same as when you're working, but you definitely get something. But the government has been sending a little bit of extra helps, so that's been really good for people that really need it. Of course, it's been a little bit hard to get it. Like, some people have to wait about a month or a month and a half before they start receiving this benefits, but I will say the government has definitely helped a little bit.
Regarding your daily life, what things were you used to do that are you needing right now?
Just work. We usually complain about how we don't have time off and all of that, but definitely just like getting up in the morning and getting out of the house and being busy the whole day, it's something that I actually miss a lot. I'll say going to the gym, also going to concerts. I used to go to concerts and live shows at least once or twice a week, so that is something that definitely I missed a lot. But I think just the simple things in life, like just being able to just go out and get something at the store, just go grocery shopping or go to the mall to just shop, like just the simple things in life, it's something that I definitely miss a lot.
The latest news from New Jersey passed the highest peak of infection, and taking this into account, the governor decided to open the beach to celebrate Memorial Day. What reaction have this decision gotten from the people? Is the reaction good or bad? Do you think a big part of the person of the state will go out to celebrate?
So Memorial Day was last weekend, and surprisingly I was seeing in the news that not many people went out to celebrate. I was actually seeing this interview of a guy that's had his business for about 30 years down in the beach, and he said that he's never gotten like this bad business since he opened. So I feel like people has taken into account the fact that we've been getting more cases, and that it's like they're starting to understand that it's definitely a real thing, and they've been just more responsible about it. So people just decided to stay home and celebrate at home with a bonfire, just invite like a small group of people, celebrate with family, close friends. So I will say that definitely people had a good reaction to it, and that they've been really more responsible about it, definitely.
Do you think it's necessary for the people of your state to go back to work and to reopen all businesses? Do you think people will feel safe just like before the outbreak?
I feel like definitely it's 100% necessary to open all businesses, because people just need to go back to work, and people need to feel that normal life is coming back. But I also feel like they need to take all the precautions, and they need it to be safe for everybody to go back to work. When it comes to people feeling safe just like before the outbreak, definitely not. In my opinion, I will give it at least 2 or 3 years for people to be more comfortable to be surrounded by people, and just like before. Like for example, as I was saying before, I really enjoy going to concerts, and being surrounded by a lot of people in the same place, in a close place, it's not something I feel comfortable doing right now, and I don't think that I will feel comfortable, not even in a few months. So I think that for everything to just go back to normal, I will definitely give it a few years.
Okay, Maria, thank you for your participation in this interview. To you, we'll see you on a next occasion on our blog Colloquium.